Okay, the preseason's over. We didn't win again. Uh, Vikings, we lose the preseason finale at the bank to the Cardinals 18-17. This was definitely the most devastating 18-17 loss to the Cardinals in the history of the Vikings. Um, but it followed the pattern of the other games when the first half when we had guys out there who might actually contribute to the team, we looked a lot better. I think it was like 17-9 at the half or something like that. So we might have won the first half in all three games. I forget what the Titans one was, but it's fine. Like Jaron Hall played the entire game, and I thought he looked pretty good. Um, and he got to play with a little higher quality of offensive line and skill players than he'd been getting out there, and he looked pretty good. He led a couple scoring drives, led a real nice one to start the game. Um, you know, did some play action, bootleg and stuff. Looked pretty good. Um, and then in the second half, when he's playing behind all the guys who are going to be cut, I don't know which day the cut day is, but they're all going to be cut here in the next few days anyway. Most of them probably won't even end up on a practice squad. When these guys were the ones blocking for him, then he was getting hassled and killed. They had a chance at the end there, 2-minute drill, and he had no chance. And made a nice play on that last throw. I mean, he had just stepped over the line of scrimmage, but it was a nice throw, nice catch. I don't even know who caught it, but um, I don't know if Jaron Hall's going to make the 53. I don't know if I would do that, but you know, you could try to sneak him through. If someone picks him up, they got to put him on their 53. So, would someone else want to take Jaron Hall and put him on the 53? I don't know. We'll see what they do with that. Dwayne McBride got a touchdown. He ran pretty good early too. He was getting to play with more of the slightly higher quality uh, offensive line. Don't think that's going to necessarily be enough to get him onto the 53. But I would assume they're going to keep on the practice squad. I would assume pretty much anybody that they just drafted, they're going to try to at least get on the practice squad. Speaking of draft picks, Jay Ward got a really nice. They actually blitzed in a preseason game. Brian Flores, you're crazy man. He blitzed the poor Cardinals quarterback, knocked the ball out. They got the ball and then they scored right after. So that was nice to see. Who else got a sack? Blacklock got a sack, I think. Um, some guys looked okay. It's the same old thing. I mean, you know, we don't know who that they sat like I think over 40 players, like all the starters except for Greg Joseph, who missed a field goal late. I mean, it was a. I was thinking he was probably gonna miss it because that who even knows what like. I don't know, did we even have a regular snapper in there? I don't even know, but it wasn't close. But I'm sure Vikings fans will take that real rationally. Um, like, I'm sorry, like no kicker's gonna make every kick. You know, if he can make his freaking PETs this year, let's start with that. Make all your damn PETs and hit most of your field goals. How about that? Be like a normal kicker. I know it's a lot to ask for as a Vikings fan to have a normal kicker, um, but a couple nice plays here and there. That Ben Sims had a real nice play on a catch where he juked a guy. Nick Muse had another one. I hope they don't cut Nick Muse. I hope they try. I hope they can get him on the roster because he ain't gonna he'll get claimed for sure if we let him go. Um, uh, Luigi Vallan got out there and made a couple plays. I think we had a guy muff a punt. Was it Thayer Thomas muffed a punt, so he'll be gone. Probably gonna be gone anyway. Basically, that's you never know if there's decisions that really still need to be made going into a final preseason game. They probably already made all their decisions. Maybe something could happen. Like everyone's mad that we signed this. See, people mad that we signed this XFL quarterback this week and then he didn't play. Like we just picked him up to have just a quarterback on hand in case something happened to Jaron Hall. But it's like these guys aren't gonna be relevant. So what's left? I don't know. I don't know. As preseason games go, this wasn't like the most unenjoyable game. At least early. They're looking pretty good. It's the Cardinals. Cardinals are going to be one of the worst teams in all of football this year, probably. But so KOC, 2 seasons, 2 winless preseasons, but that doesn't mean anything because it was 0-3 last year and 13-4 in the regular season. He's got more. He's lost 6 preseason games and only 4 regular season games. Um, but 15 days until we open up against Tampa Bay, and I think this team's going to be pretty good. But we'll see. We'll see what other moves come. Now this week there's probably going to be some trade for somebody that will. There's going to be unexpected things. There always are. Like last year, we traded for Jalen Reagor out of nowhere. Who saw that coming? Um, but yeah, we're 0-3 in the preseason again, winless preseason. But the wins losses don't matter. Even though I was kind of hoping they would pull it out at the end, but it didn't really matter. So I guess the next thing will be cut down day, and we'll see what Kwesi cooks up for that.